Okay, you can see I've just finished up applying the Permatex, and I've got my my blower motor back in. I have left a couple of the connectors disconnected just for the sake of access, because next I'm going to replace my blower motor resistor set, and this piece here is what controls your speed selector switch. Where I was running my blower motor in a poor state, I must have burned out some resistors. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to replace this next. This again is your speed control. On mine it happens to be 1 and 2 do not work, 3 and 4 do work. So let's get going on this. Okay, again you're going to take a sharp razor knife. I've just switched this blade around from the same blade I used on the blower motor. I just flopped it around, and I'm just going to take my time and try to stay inside the lines here. Okay, you can see what we need to get at here. I suspect these are going to be 7/32, but let me grab a socket and see what we can do here. Okay, so I've got a 7/32 socket on a 1/4 inch ratchet. I've got a small extension just so I can get at these without bumping the camera. I'll have to remove it for the rear one though. Almost lost that one. Don't want to let any of them get away from you. Okay, I thought I was going to have to remove that ground. This is the old one. Basically, it's a series of resistors that cuts down on the voltage going to the blower motor as you dial your selector switch. That's what allows you to have sort of low, medium, and high, and then full blast. So I've got a new one. It cost me about $13 on Amazon. And incidentally, the blower motor itself, I shopped around. I got that from Auto Parts Tomorrow. That was like $23. So it really pays to shop around. Amazon's a great place to get car parts as well. So. You probably could remove this ground wire. As you saw when I took it out, it definitely would have come out a little easier without that ground wire in there. So let's see how easy it goes back. I don't think it can go any easier than that. Just getting these started by hand so I don't drop them with the ratchet. Okay, so I've had one user mention that I never give the foot-pounds of torque. Sometimes I don't give exact capacities when I do these things. Just keep in mind this is backyard mechanic style. You know, I'm sure there's a foot-pounds of torque that you could use. As long as you don't go animal, strip it out. You want to be able to get it out again. That's all I really care about. Okay. So that sits down just like that. Try to get the lips tucked under. You can see I'm just using the blue Permatex here. You can use pretty much anything. Seal all, something pliable. Any of the Permatex gasket stuff would work well. It's not like a lot of water would get on this anyways, but pretty much we just want to be able to make sure it's covered. Keep dust and so forth out of there. It's lifting up a little bit on the corner, so I'm just going to put a little extra there. Okay, so all that's left to do is plug everything back in and give it a try. Alright, so this one goes here. Make sure you get that on so that the clip will clip down. Okay, so the other three that I actually disconnected was one of the PCM clips, and I showed you how to do that on the other video. Don't forget the blue clip. And then we actually unplug the blower power. And then the one on the inside of the firewall here. That one's got a little lock as well. It's right here, and it just slides in. Just prevents that from being depressed. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I always like to put all those things back. Well, let's give it a shot. Alright, so let's see if all our hard work has paid off. I should hear setting 1 come on when I flip this over. And I do hear it. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Crank it up to 2. 3. And 4. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. The 2 videos, again, are replacing your blower motor for when it's whining, squealing, screeching. And again, I think if you use that for too long in that state, then you may end up burning out your blower motor resistor, which is what we just replaced. Between the 2 of them, I think we're back in business. Hopefully this was helpful. Leave questions and comments below. Thanks.